Hallo und damit herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Folge von The Council. Ja, wir gehen hier gleich mal weiter. Wir müssen zum Anleger. So, alles voll, alles voll. Das, was wir nicht brauchen, davon finden wir mal noch. So, ich habe keine Ahnung, ob wir jetzt durch die Tür kommen, aber ich gehe mal davon aus, sonst weiß ich nämlich nicht, wie wir zum Anleger sollen. Und mit durch die Tür kommen meine ich jetzt das große, das werden wir auch nicht nehmen können. Die große Tür quasi, wo wir reingekommen sind. Ich weiß, man muss sich hier durchs Labyrinth. So. Einmal ganz kurz gucken. Wo macht es jetzt Sinn, durchzulaufen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Moment mal kurz. Ach, nimmt sich nichts, das ist komplett der gleiche. Oh Gott, Alter. Hat der mich erschrocken?
Excuse me, monsieur.
I don't follow
you. I haven't come all this way just to fail, so close to the goal.
Why? What are you talking about?
I am talking about what you are doing. This conference is going to boost my career. There is no question of me letting you ruin everything. I just surprised Piaget and Wollner talking. You are about to rob Mortimer. Give me what you took from him, immediately.
Let's keep calm, please. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll have to cut this short, quick.
Schlagen?
Look, I don't know what you're going on about, and I don't have time for this right now.
Don't bank on getting rid of me so easily, de Richet. Where have you been?
Er kann mir vertrauen.
Did Lord Mortimer tell you you could trust me?
Yes, but...
So, I'm working for him right now, and you're wasting my time with your questions. Look, if he hasn't taken you into his confidence, then you shouldn't know yet.
I'll soon figure out what you are up to. And I am convinced that you have indeed robbed Mortimer. The game is up. Give me what you took from him.
You know, this is becoming an obsession with you.
Show me what you are carrying, or I will call the servants.
Remind me, who did you hear making those alleged charges against me?
His Eminence Piaget and Monsieur von Wollner were discussing them when I joined them.
And remind me, during the conference, which side were His Eminence and Mr. von Wollner on?
Sir Gregory. But what has that got to do with it?
And did it not occur to you for a single instant that they might have been speaking about me in front of you on purpose to manipulate you? I trust them to detect novices who are likely to be taken in, yes.
Those sons of whores. Ah! So that's how they see me.
Be careful to make sure the conference keeps on going ahead smoothly, though. Please. It would grieve me to have to report you to Lord Mortimer.
No, of course. I'll make sure those two bastards get what they've got coming. Right. We'll leave it there. I'm glad that things have been cleared up.
So, are we finished here?
Indeed we are. I shall leave you.
That's right.
Alter, dieser Typ.
See you later, Monsieur.
Entschuldigung, ich habe mich so tierisch erschrocken, dass er hier plötzlich kam. Ich habe damit nicht gerechnet. Vor allem, weißt du, ich laufe die ganze Zeit immer hin und her, durchsuche alle Räume, finde den Typen nicht und plötzlich steht er hier. Ich kriege ja hier wirklich Anfälle. Echt. Ich meine, das ist doch kein Horrorspiel, aber ich bin tierisch erschrocken. Ich bin auch echt ein bisschen schreckhaft, muss ich ja zugeben. Okay, nun wird's aber. Ich war so im Gedanken, ne, da schnell irgendwie rauszukommen. Aber gut, wir haben die Konfrontation ja gut hingekriegt. Tipp. Also das wird das sein, was wir nicht lesen dürfen. So. Ich weiß gar nicht, wie lange ich heute noch aufnehmen kann. Es ist nämlich schon ein bisschen später heute. Die Kleine ist noch in der Kita, aber ich denke mal, sie wird bald nach Hause kommen. Der Papa holt sie heute ab. Ah, da steht einer davor. Wie siehst du? Ich sag's ja, wir kommen da nicht raus. Wie sollen wir das machen? Die stehen hier überall davor. Ach du Scheiße, das ist Mortimer.
Louis,
ich will nicht mit ihm sprechen.
Timing. As luck would have it. Come, my boy. I would like to have a word with you.
Aber ich möchte nicht. Ich hab zu tun. Aber wir müssen das tun. Ja, was ich eigentlich sagen würde, ich weiß nicht, wie viel Zeit ich heute noch zum Aufnehmen habe. Das Problem ist dann allerdings, dass ich dann, wenn ich fertig bin quasi mit Aufnehmen heute, dass ich dann einige Tage erstmal wieder nicht spielen werde. Weil die nächsten Tage werden hier wieder richtig heiß, über 34 Buletten und
No
da
need
lasse
to be
ich.
afraid. There's nothing to worry about.
Da bin ich so sicher. Außerdem rede ich hier noch, unterbrich mich mal hier nicht.
Come closer, Louis.
Moment, du bist unheimlich. Du bist immer unheimlicher. Ja, jedenfalls werden es über 30 Grad und da werde ich mit der Kleinen zu Hause bleiben, beziehungsweise wenn wir dann baden fahren, oder hier zu Hause ein bisschen planschen. Da schicke ich sie auf jeden Fall nicht in die Kita. Dann werde ich dann die nächsten Tage erstmal keine Zeit zum Aufnehmen haben. So, das wollte ich eigentlich nur sagen. Gott, wieso?
Come closer, please.
Alle Diener stehen hier rum.
It's time we had a little chat.
Nein, ich will das nicht.
What's wrong, my lord?
Ich will einfach gehen.
Tell me, what's with all the bodyguards?
Ja,
Louis,
ich mache mir ein
it's
bisschen Angst.
time you found out the truth.
Nein.
I've been observing you since you arrived.
Ja, war
I
klar.
see you running all over the grounds in search of Sarah. I would like to prevent her from leading you even further down the wrong
Das war auch
road.
so klar, dass der eine beschuldigt den anderen.
The wrong road?
Louis, Sarah has made her own choices of her own free will, and I would like for you to have the same chance. You see, Sarah and I have known each other for a very long time, Louis. I am aware of her theory about me, about Gregory, about the demons.
So you're going to tell me she's wrong and that she's a liar?
She's right.
Ja, was?
Look at me. I have inhabited this body since 1191. For the last 602 years, I have been this.
Okay, damit habe ich nicht gerechnet, dass er gleich so das zugibt. Er ist der Teufel, seit wann weint Dämon unter uns? Wie viele Dämonen gibt es? Mapieren die Dämonen Gedanken? Er soll fortfahren.
And you truly have the power to manipulate the thoughts of men.
That's
Das Ganze
right.
für alles.
Every demon has the capacity to infiltrate the minds of men and to read and steer their thoughts.
Okay.
And what do you do with this power?
We help them, of course.
And how is it you help men exactly?
Let's just say that without us, man would probably never have left his cave. Fire, the wheel, tools, writing. We are the spark that inspires man to search, to grow, to evolve.
Can you tell me more about your capacities, your supernatural powers?
Supernatural? From my point of view, they are perfectly natural. Well, Louis, just because the monkey does not fly doesn't mean that we should consider the bird a supernatural creature. We are all part of a grand design. We are simply made like this. By developing our art, we are able to read thoughts as well as write in the minds of men. It is possible for us to make them bow to our desire, but it doesn't work without leaving some scars.
Lucifer, the fallen archangel, left heaven accompanied by 133,306,668 angels. Is it true that there are that many of you?
No, I assure you, Louis. Forget your Bible class. It's ridiculous. We are not angels. We don't have wings. There is certainly nowhere near 1,000,000 of us. And for that matter, no sacred human text represents us correctly. There are several families, and the family to which I belong has 8 siblings, including Gregory and myself.
Sir Gregory is your brother?
Yes, what can I say? You can't choose your family. But it is very difficult to know exactly how many of us there are because a large number of our kind remain hidden or never reveal themselves even to us.
Why should I trust you?
I'm not asking you to, Louis. If you are still in doubt about the demons, I can assure you that won't last long.
What has my mother got to do with all this?
She embarked on a crusade many years ago to kill all the demons.
That must have upset you. I imagine you retaliated.
No, I'm afraid she never forgave me.
Forgave what?
We met when she was still just a young woman. I appeared to her in a different form because I didn't want to reveal the identity of Lord Mortimer at that time. She was looking for someone interested in the occult to decipher an ancient book. We spent many years together until I revealed my true nature to her.
What happened next?
She felt betrayed and manipulated, tricked. We had an argument. She rejected me, and then she simply disappeared. Just after that, she joined the Order and began to relentlessly hunt us down.
Okay, das scheint ja zu stimmen, weil die Sarah genau das gleiche auch erzählt hat.
How would you qualify your species scientifically?
Good question. What is your area of expertise?
Ja, keine Ahnung. Kostet uns jetzt alles nichts.
I would say biology.
So, I would class demons along with parasites.
The comparison's not very flattering. You live inside a host and you feed on that host. Do you not?
A large number of parasites are essential to the survival of their bearer, you know. We do indeed choose a host. We enter inside them, and we evolve with them. But if you prefer a more philosophical approach, or a more poetical one, consider us as an idea. We are an idea that penetrates the human spirit. But in fact, in no way are we a danger for our hosts. Quite the contrary, we strengthen them.
But why me?
Why do I tell you about the greatest secret ever revealed to man?
That's right.
I'm coming to that. Don't worry.
What are the demons' projects for humanity?
Our aim has long since been to protect humanity from itself. On the other hand, although we give them the impulse to succeed, we don't all agree as to the path they take to achieve it.
You've been Mortimer for 600 years? How long have the demons been among mankind?
Oh, I don't think I'd be lying if I said that we have always been here.
Ich glaube, das ist nicht weiter wichtig, ne?
You're the devil incarnate.
The devil? I'm not saying that all Judeo-Christian folklore hasn't served us, but the truth is, of course, something quite different. Please, don't look at us through the primitive prism of religions. I am not hiding any horns or goat's feet, Louis. I have no tail.
Continue.
Louis, it's time you opened your eyes. Come, you'll soon see.
After you. Did what happened to Elizabeth Adams have anything to do with you?
Unfortunately, the poor girl became an issue between us, in spite of herself. A family of demons is still a family, and as in all families, there are disputes. Elizabeth's family, the Adams, has always been under the patriarchal control of my father. As he and myself are not really on very good terms, sending poor Elizabeth here was terribly rude of him, really.
You did accept, though.
No, I would say rather I was presented with a fait accompli by Gregory and went along with the intention of helping her. But this is my castle, and everyone is the master of their own home.
The voice in Elizabeth's head. It was you.
It was my father, to be precise.
If you could manipulate us mentally, what's the point of all the theatrics of the conference?
You must suspect that we asked ourselves that very same question. For many centuries, we didn't organize any conferences, and most of the time, it ended in civil war between demons. Many of us were killed during this period. The idea of organizing conferences was the answer to everything. The interest being to erect some rules among ourselves. Our family first divided up all the principal countries of the world. Now, whenever one of us wanted to propose a major change between these countries, they summon the demon in question and initiate a conference. The demon that initiates the proposition doesn't have to give notification of the subject of the conference beforehand. Consequently, we participate along with our best assets. Once the humans are brought together, the conference begins, but we are forbidden to use our talents to influence the participants. The first meeting is held in order to expose the subject to all the participants, followed by several days of reflection, during which we are allowed to be persuasive but not to impose our will. A second meeting closes the conference with a final vote.
So, for you it's a game, isn't it?
I understand your remark, but after living several centuries, you stand back and enjoy what reflection and pleasure you can.
So, von Borchert, he was looking for the Al-Azif for you.
Exactly. Al-Azif has always belonged to my family, Louis, and with good reason. My father wrote much of it. Can you tell me what you've done with...
What, you mean the Al-Azif?
No, I already know that. Sarah came here with it and got rid of it. I was thinking of von Borchert. He isn't essential, but he is a trusted person.
He's a prisoner at our headquarters in Paris.
All right. I hope I've answered all your questions, Louis. Come, I've something to show you.
There is one question that remains to be answered. Why me? Why tell me all of this?
Oh, haven't you guessed yet?
Nein. Er braucht die Unterstützung des Ordens. Ich weiß, worauf er hinaus will. Nein, weiß ich ja nicht, Mann. Er will die heilige Lanze. Er braucht mich. Wozu?
I mean, it's obvious you want me on your side, but that doesn't explain why you're telling me all these truths.
Louis, this conference is indeed of capital importance to me. And yes, I want you on my side. But that's not the main reason that compels me to confide in you.
What is it then?
Look, we are of the gods, Louis. Always have been. You, as much as me. You are one of us, Louis. You too are a demon.
Are you serious?
You know it. Deep down inside, you know I am telling you the truth. Where do you think that natural, charismatic presence comes from? Your talent must already have manifested itself somehow. Have you ever had any visions?
No. Stop it. It's absurd.
Have you never found yourself suddenly inside someone else's body without knowing why?
No.
Whilst asleep, maybe? That's how it often happens the first time. Your spirit wanders unconsciously.
My mother can't have lied to me about that.
It's true. Your real mother would never have lied to you.
What do you mean?
Louis, I would rather you found this out from her own lips, but it's important that you know. Sarah is not your mother.
What?
I'm sorry you had to find out this way, Louis. But you must know the truth before you commit an irreparable act.
No, no, it's not possible.
You are my son. Liar!
Was geht hier nur vor? Leute.
Well. So now you're his bastard. You really took me for a fool. Don't make a move, you clowns!
Everybody keep calm.
Don't say a word or I'll shoot your kid! Not so clever now, are we? At last I found a way to put the pressure on you, Mortimer.
Look, just calm down, monsieur.
You stopped me from ending it all. Because of you, I've had to pay for it. You don't know what it's like. He's in your head. He's in your soul. I never want to feel that again.
Jack, I did not betray you.
You're just like him.
Da sind wir eigentlich ziemlich gut drin, ne? Wir machen das jetzt mal. Ich weiß noch nicht, ob er da immun gegen ist. Ach, scheiße.
One more move and I'll
Natürlich war er immun dagegen.
Bastard.
Jack, you'll end up hurting yourself if you continue like this.
There's no one to save here anyway.
So,
Na
What are you
super.
gonna do now? You've just found out your true nature. What difference does it make?
Wait, Jack! If it weren't for me, you'd be dead by now. You've seen who I am, and this so-called revelation makes no difference. I'm not a slave to my birth, and I refuse to pretend to be a victim. I am Louis de Richet.
Do you really believe you've got enough strength to resist him?
I am who I am. Only our actions truly define us. And you can threaten me all you want. It won't make any difference.
Don't change, Louis. You're strong. I wasn't able to make it. You're just like him. You are already. You can't see it, or you don't want to see it, but it's already too late. In fact, I haven't got any choice.
You always have a choice. You know very well what will happen to you if you shoot me. Jack, I'm the only one who can help you resolve the situation. I'm just asking you to trust me. I'm not against you. It's over. Come now, monsieur.
You know what I told you. Evil and good depend on you, and not on your nature.
Yes, it's true, and the same holds true for all of us.
Monsieur Peru, I am willing to overlook this latest scene. You can thank my son for that. I think, however, that you ought to take your leave for your good and ours, as well as that of your daughter.